I don't, no hate to this commenter. I mean that. No hate to this commenter. I get the frustration. I understand the frustration. There, this country voted for this. This country voted for this. Except for black women and black men, this country voted for this. Donald Trump got 55% of the vote from Latino men. They voted for this. I mean, in 2024, when this electorate had the ability to choose between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump, and we had already lived through Donald Trump's first term and everything that happened in between, trying to overturn the 2020 election, the insurrection at the Capitol, getting indicted 91 times in 4 separate jurisdictions, his company getting convicted on 17 felonies in a jury trial, both E. Jean Carroll trials. He owes her $80-90 million. A judge determined that he was guilty of having raped her. Convicted on 34 felony counts for improperly trying to influence the 2016 election by paying off Stormy Daniels and Karen McDougal. Everything in between. The classified documents at Mar-a-Lago, the obstruction, everything. Then we saw him run the most racist, misogynistic campaign in my lifetime, except for George H.W. Bush and Willie Horton. This country voted for this rather than elect Kamala Harris. This country is a racist, misogynistic, bigoted country. Sure, okay, fine. It was Elon and Starlink. They've admitted it. People tell me that every fucking day. They admitted it. They've admitted it. Okay. People voted for this. This country voted for this. No accusation about whatever in the swing states, in Elon Musk's satellites. There is no accusation that anyone can make that changes the fact that this country voted for this. This country chose this. And you guys wonder why black people aren't out in the streets. 92% of black women voted for Kamala Harris. Over 80% of black men voted for Kamala Harris. Almost every other demographic group voted for Donald Trump. Every state moved in Donald Trump's direction. Almost every single demographic group in the United States moved significantly in Donald Trump's direction. This country voted for this. This is what we picked. I want you to understand that on a concept level. Okay? This is who this country is. This is what we chose. We picked this on purpose, knowing everything we know. This is who we are. That's why it's up to people who look like me to fix it. We did this. And it's like, that's a problem that's this big. That is a problem that is this big. And the people who are saying things like this, again, no hate to this commenter, you're focusing on something this small that's way up here outside of the big circle where the problem actually is. We voted for this. This is what we picked. Oh, there's anomalies in Rockland County, New York. Okay. The United States is still an incredibly racist, misogynistic, and bigoted country. Yeah, but there were anomalies in Rockland, New York. You're sticking your head in the sand about that bigger problem that's been here for 400 fucking years. But Elon's satellites in Pennsylvania, he admitted it. Donald Trump admitted it. The United States is an incredibly racist, bigoted, misogynistic country. But the satellites in Pennsylvania, it's all these white people on the left who, if they can focus on that, don't have to focus on this. And nothing will ever change. I mean, the protest march that I was in yesterday, even in San Francisco, was almost exclusively white people. I've never seen, I've lived out here for 25 years. I have never seen a protest march in San Francisco that white, apart from once a year, the pro-life group, the pro-life groups, they come here and they do a march for life because they view San Francisco as like a modern day Sodom and Gomorrah. And, so they'll get, 4,000 people or something, none of whom live in San Francisco, and they all come here from other places to march, and they're almost exclusively white Christian evangelicals from somewhere else. That's what yesterday's march looked like. It was almost all white people. And it was 10 times that size, but whatever. We're the ones that have to fix this. We're the ones that have to fix the actual problems in the United States, the racism, the bigotry, the misogyny. And if you're spending all your time focusing on Rockland, New York, and Elon's satellites in Pennsylvania, it's just a way to anesthetize yourself, and it's a way to ignore the actual problem. But, what do I know? I'm just a dumb country lawyer.